Hello everyone, very good morning. This is me Abhilasha, your favorite PRC mentor, and I'm quickly waiting to see my live and audible and visible. फटाफट
In
से check
South
करते हैं
America, there are two very
कि
famous
live and audible
civilizations.
है, visible
One
है.
was the Mayas, and the other was the Incas.
Get started.
Okay. So these two civilizations, the Mayans really grew very well. They were given into, pomp and splendor and show off and all of that. And they made these very beautiful temples also. So
Something. Alright, am I audible now, guys? Okay. I don't know what that was. Chalo, let's get started. Okay, so if you have not yet connected with me on Telegram, do connect with me on Telegram using MBA CAT 23. That's my Telegram channel. Let's get started with our article for the day. Good morning, Shubham. Good morning, Vaishnav. Good morning, Akhil. Good morning, Yash. All right, so today's article from Aeon Editorial. By the way, just one information. Essay session aaj sham ko. We will do that. Okay. I know I've promised you, but there have been so many recordings that had to go out. I just did not have the time to. I had to make the PPTs and also make the recordings. It was just not possible. So today the essay session we'll definitely have. Alright, so private gain must no longer be allowed to elbow out the public good. Let's talk about this. Adam Smith had an elegant idea when addressing the notorious difficulty that humans face in trying to be smart, efficient, and moral. Now, what do I mean by an elegant idea? I know, मैं खुद ही डर गई. Elegant means a very beautiful idea. When discussing, or when trying to solve the notorious difficulty, that means extremely difficult. Notorious is someone who's very defamed, who's known to be very bad, right? So, notorious difficulty. So, this was a defamed problem that you could not handle it, that humans face in trying to be smart, efficient, and moral. In The Wealth of Nations, he maintained, so he said that the baker bakes bread not out of benevolence, not out of kindness, but out of self-interest. So he does not do it because he feels kind towards you. He does it because he has his own interest. No doubt, public benefit can result when people pursue what comes easiest, self-interest. And yet, the logic of private interest, the notion that we should just let the market handle it, has serious limitations. So the problem that private interest, that we should let everyone benefit and let the markets handle it, has serious problems or limitations. Particularly in the United States, the lack of an effective health and social policy in response to the coronavirus disease COVID-19 outbreak has brought the contradictions into high relief. So what is happening is that now we are seeing that just because you're letting private interest, reign supreme, there is a problem. Especially in the United States, you have seen it. So see, the passage started out with talking about number one, that Adam Smith had mentioned selfishness as a prime goal of all human activity, right? The second one, we say that this has serious problems to it, which we have seen during the COVID crisis. So first paragraph, now the second paragraph. Let's come to the, this is a very interesting point to ponder. Are free markets good for the common public? We will study this in the article. We will study this in the article as we go along. Around the world, the free market rewards competing, positioning, and elbowing. So these have become the most desirable qualifications people can have. Because in the free market, you have to fight, you have to compete, you have to position yourself as certain thing. So this has become the most important quality that a person has. Empathy, solidarity, or concern for the public good are relegated to the family, put away or put aside. Okay, relegated means to put aside. So they have been relegated to the family, houses of worship, or activism. So only the social activists or the family or religious groups are doing things for public good. Meanwhile, in the meantime, the market and private gain don't account for social stability, health, or happiness. So the capitalist, now please understand we're talking of the capitalistic economy here. Now, the capitalistic economy is not going to be responsible for how the society is stable, the health of people, or the happiness. Now, as a result, from Cape Town to Washington, the market system has depleted and ravaged the public sphere. So the capitalistic system or the market system has drained the public sphere. They have totally destroyed it, whether it is public health, public education, public access to a healthy environment in favor of private gain. So people are trying to benefit for themselves and forgetting that the public good has to be important. So private over public is what we are talking about in this paragraph. Okay. The next paragraph, let's talk about that. COVID-19 reveals a further irrational component. So now here is something very strange again. Irrational means something that is not rational. So it is strange. The people who do essential work, taking care of the sick, picking up our garbage, bringing us food, guaranteeing that we have access to people. So the frontline workers, in the words of Mr. Modi, electricity and Wi-Fi, are often the very people who earn the least without benefits or secure contracts. So the frontline workers are earning the least, they have zero benefits, they don't have secure contracts. On the other hand, those who often have few identifiably useful skills, the pontificators and the chief elbowing officers, continue to be the winners. So people who do the actual work are earning the least. People who do a lot of unnecessary work. The pontificator means people who talk at length. A pontiff is a religious leader whose work is to discuss things. Okay. So he is the one who gives speeches. So a pontificator is someone who gives speeches, right? And chief elbowing officers or CEOs, they are the ones who are earning actual money. Think about it. What's the harm if the executive suites of private equity, corporate law, and marketing firms close down during quarantine? What was the problem if people were not investing money here, there, and the investment bankers and everybody were shut down? Unless your stock portfolio directly profits from their activities, the answer is likely none. So even if the investment banker was sitting at home not doing anything, well, how did it matter to you? It did not. But it is those people who make millions, sometimes as much in an hour as healthcare workers or delivery personnel make in an entire year. But these are the guys who are making the big bucks. So who's earning the money? It is the people who are really not doing the necessary work. They're the ones who are doing the unnecessary work. Okay. So again, the frontline people are not earning. It is just the people who are faffing around. They're the ones who are earning a lot. Simply put, a market system driven by private interest never has protected and never will protect public health, essential kinds of freedom, and communal well-being. Well, this was the heart of the passage, that the private enterprise will not work for the public good, right? Many have pointed out the immorality of our system of greed and self-centered gain, its inefficiency, its cruelty, its short-sightedness, and its danger to planet and people. But above all, the logic of self-interest is superficial in that it fails to recognize the obvious. Every private accomplishment is possible only on the basis of a thriving commons. So the most important, the self-interest logic is so superficial and that it fails to recognize what is the most important thing. That the private accomplishment is possible only on the basis of a thriving common good, a stable society and a healthy environment. How did I become a professor at an elite university? Some wit and hard work, one hopes. But mostly, I credit my choice of good parents. Choice, how did you choose to be a good parent? Being born at the right time in the right place, excellent public schools, fresh air, good food, fabulous friends, lots of people who continuously and reliably provide all the things that I can't. Healthcare, sanitation, electricity, free access to quality information. And of course, as the scholar Robert H. Frank at Cornell University so clearly demonstrated in his 2016 book on the myth of meritocracy, pure and simple luck. So the author is saying that he didn't do much. There was a lot that was given to him by the public good. Commenting on how we track performance in modern economics, counting output, not outcome, quantity, not quality, prices, not possibilities. The US Senator Robert F. Kennedy said in 1968 that we measure everything in short except that which makes life worthwhile. So effectively saying that we don't really measure the metrics that are important, happiness, health, mental health and all of those. His larger point, freedom, happiness, resilience, all are premised on a healthy public. So if the common goods are taken care of, everything else will happen. They rely on our collective ability to benefit from free speech, good public education. It's essential and that should be measured, that should be taken care of, but we are not doing that. We are looking at money, we are looking at indicators that are really not relevant for us. All right, here we are. What is GDP and what does it comprise of? All of you find out for me what is GDP and what does it comprise of. Okay, here's our first question. What's the main idea of the passage? Is it A, private interest must be ahead of public good? Is it B, free markets have much to be unhappy about? And C, society has suffered much during COVID? Very quickly. Waiting for your answers. What's the main idea of the passage? Is it A, B or C? Very quickly, I'm waiting for your answers. Clearly, the answer cannot be A because this is the exact opposite of what the writer wants to say, right? So this because is directly opposite to the writer's thought, so therefore A cannot be the correct answer. Society has suffered much during COVID, but was this the writer's main thought? No, it was not. So the correct answer here, boys and girls, will be B, that free markets have much to be unhappy about. So the free markets are something that we are not very happy about. Okay, so therefore B is the best answer that we have. Yes, Rashi, very good, excellent. All right. What's the next one? Each of the following is true except. Remember when we were talking of this, true plus except is going to be false and false plus except is going to be true. So the method here is you take all the answers that are true and eliminate those and then get to your answer. Okay, so let's take a look. So option 1 says a baker breaks bread out of, it should be bakes and not breaks. The baker bakes bread out of selfish interest. B says letting the markets handle is not really without limitations. And C that public good is not required for human survival. Letting the markets handle everything. Sorry, huh? For some reason I have missed out on words today morning. I was just making the PPT earlier in the morning. So letting the markets handle everything is not really without limitations. And C, public good is not required for human survival. Very quickly. So let us identify which ones are true, eliminate that, and then whatever will remain will be the correct answer. I hope everybody has hit the like button. Yes, very good, you guys. So A, of course, is true. The baker bakes bread out of selfish interest. B, of course, is also true. And C is the one that is false. This is absolutely the antithesis of our writer's thought. So clearly, C will be the correct answer. Absolutely. All right, let's come to the third one. What is the tone of the author? Is he optimistic? Is he irritating? Is he expatiating? Or is he being hopeless? Now, a lot of you will say, ma'am, what is expatiating? So, well, boys and girls, expatiating means to discuss. Okay. Irritating, of course, you already know. Optimistic, you already know. Hopeless, you already know. Right? So very quickly. All right. So let's take a look. The correct answer, yes, here is expatiating, which means to talk at length. He is talking about why the public good is very, very important and has to be put over the private benefit. Optimistic नहीं था, irritating नहीं था, hopeless भी नहीं था writer का tone. So yes, he was expatiating and therefore C is the correct answer. All right, very quickly, a quick round of announcements. So here are my superstars in CAT 2021, all those who cracked CAT 2001. So I'm sure 2021, I'm sure you have met these people at some point of time, and well, you can be here too. I am hopeful that some of you are going to be here. Congratulations to the CAT 2022 toppers, 99 percentilers, 75 plus, 98 percentilers, 110 plus. Here are our toppers. Let's take a look. Very lovely, huh? Zero to Zenith is the batch that we have started yesterday, 5th of January. I will be taking classes in this too. If you wish to join up, AbhiCat Live is the correct code. The USPs for this batch is one subscription for access to all batches, live and recorded, structured courses, 25,000 practice questions, 100 plus mocks, in-class doubt solving, educator curated notes, and mentorship from top CAT experts and IIM graduates. So there is a lot that is happening. Again, code remains the same, AbhiCat Live. Now the good thing is, guys, that the 23% off offer is ending is on till today. So if you wish to subscribe, please take advantage of this 23% off वाला offer and immediately subscribe कर लो. ठीक है, कोड वही रहेगा, AbhiCat Live. The perfect score batch for repeaters is on 16th of January is the date for this. Code is AbhiCat Live. 75 plus 99 percentilers, 100 plus 98 percentilers are all the Unacademy results. We are launching CAT 23 with the perfect score batch for repeaters. Now the USP of this batch is that the syllabus will be completed by May 2023 and then there will be 6 months of extensive revision and practice, which is going to be very, very good. So please take advantage of this. The Unacademy CAT 23 scholarship test is going to happen on the 15th of January and the 29th of January. So from 12 to 1 and 12 to 1. Okay. So here are the ranks and the scholarships. Ranks 1 to 5, 100% scholarship. 6 to 25, 50% scholarship. 25 to 50, 30% scholarship. And 51 to 100, 20% scholarship. So terms and conditions, of course, will apply, but this is what you can do. If you wish to apply for the test, you can use my code again. The Unacademy Lite subscription gives you access to 10 full-length mock tests for CAT, 4 full-length mocks for OMETs, 25 sectional mocks, and a practice question bank with 25,000 plus questions, all for the special launch price of 999. So if you wish to take a subscription of only mock tests, then this is a perfect subscription. Get it today, guys. AbhiCat Live is the code for this also. The GDPI process is about to start in the top B schools. IMK has sent out the first list, first short list. Lucknow has already sent out its GDPI invite. So if you are one of those lucky ones, let's get started with the GDPI award program starting from the 10th of January. The Unacademy CAT subscription features both Plus and Iconic subscriptions. In the Plus subscription, digital notes, unlimited access, interactive live structured courses, ask a doubt, live test, Unacademy community, open house. And if you wish to take extra features, then physical notes, GDPI ward, test analysis, expert guidance, one-to-one live mentorship, live doubts, Discord, all of this and all the plus benefits also are part of the Iconic subscription. Remember, today is the last day for taking your 23% off. So if you haven't yet taken advantage of this, please do subscribe right away. All right, what's new in my batches? So like I told you, 99 percentile club, we are doing reading comprehension Tuesdays and Fridays, and let's crack verbal, we are doing Hindu and Aeon editorial at 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So do join me for both of these. They're going to be very helpful. The plus courses continue like this. RC, we are continuing in the month of Jan and Feb. There will be lots of things to be done. Then we'll come to para-based in Feb and March, and then grammar in April. So that's the plan for CAT 2023. Remember this. Special classes Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Do join in. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon, everybody, so that you can stay connected with us. And also remember to use AbhiCat Live to get your 23% off till today and 10% off regularly. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. I will see you on Monday, guys.